Hello guys, welcome to Programming Bro. I am RK. From this section we're going to start our JavaScript tutorials. So I had downloaded my AIDE application. You can use Java and IDE also, but I am using this. First I'm going to make a project here. First we have to add learn, then go for expert. First we are going to close this thing, then open this. We get an pop-up window. I'm going to add for expect here. You get varieties of sections. You can use website also, you can use JavaScript, this much also here, but I'm just using Java application here. So new Java application, type on new Java application. I'm going to give just I'm going to give just what Java tutorials by RK. Just I'm going to give it RK here. Just I'm going to add Java tutorials here only. Just I had created my project here. First of all we get an demo here, demo project. I'm going to cut everything here. Just now here I'm going to add my first I'm going to explain what is this here. First we're going to cut this everything.
Hi guys,
Importing this. What is this now? First I'm going to do Alt Z. This means Alt Z. What by? First we have to cut this thing. I'm going to explain what is Java now. Java is a boilerplate code and object oriented programming language. Means in of Java we have to program using objects here, or classes and object here. So to create a class you can make this private also, means only you can access this thing. Public here you can make this public. Just I'm going to make private. You can make private also. Private means only you can access this thing, but if you are creating a class, main class, you must do public here. Public. Yes, I'm going to make it public. Here we have a static void main. I think it is static public static void main. Sorry, it is public static void main. Public, what the hell I'm typing here. Public static void here means static. Why we are using static here? In C, static means only initialize one time only, and void is our methods type. Which type is the main method we're going to be. I'm going to add it main here. Sorry, main we have to write in this thing. Then we have to pass. First I'm going to add curly brackets. Here we have to pass a string, because we have to send everything in a string format and in array format. In array format. Here we get our first boilerplate here. We have created here our boilerplate. Just I'm going to modify this thing here. Now we have created our boilerplate. First we are going to write with first we are going to do, we can print our string using a function. First I'm going to make you what is this system. is a class. In that class we have a subclass called out. Then in that subclass we have a function called println. I'm going to use println here. Then just this thing here. Now I want to just make hello world. I'm not going to make hello world here, but just do it now. Welcome to programming. I'm going to make it just welcome to programming. If I run my program, I will get my output here. Just we get welcome to programming here. Same thing, I'm going to tell you what is variable in this section, because variables are very important concept which every programming language get very seriously, use it seriously. Just I'm going to make it. Oh, what is happened here? It's not working. Oh, it's not showing indent properly. So just I'm not going to work on this indent, so I'm just going to save this file. Then first thing we have to create a variable here. What this happened here? First I'm going to save this thing and going to close this thing here. I'm going to restart my program here. Let's add this. Then src we have a src folder. Then src we have main. We have made everything here. Just close this thing. Oh, I'm just getting confused what I'm doing here. Now we have to create a variable. In Java we have some types of variable called. First I'm going to add a comment here. Just add forward slashes. These comments, these two forward slashes use like comment in JavaScript also. In PHP I think yes, we can use in PHP also. So first we're going to talk about, first I'm going to add multi-line comments here. To add a multi-line comment, one forward slash, then two stars here, then add like this. I'm going to add tab here. I'm going to make it organized. First is char, means it can hold only a character. Like just I'm going to use this thing. Just if you are writing a char, you have to use single quotes here, or apostrophe we called. Just j h or just what the hell is I'm making this? We had made this thing here. Now another is int, which is very similar to us now. So int means it's hold integer values. Just integer values like 67. If you are using integer value, it get very difficult. It's not very difficult. You will not have to write in single quote or double quote. Just write directly here like 90 and 80. Another is float here, float. Float means a decimal point integer like 56.8, another 89.9, another is 8001.1 here, like this. I'm going to make this thing here 3.float. Another is a string. It is very important because we are going to use it very high recommendation. It's not a recommendation, but we are going to use this string in our whole Java tutorials. So I just write string here. First I'm going to give a spacing here. I'm not understanding what I have made these variables. I'm just going to change it to a semicolon. Then we are just string, means if you are writing a string you have to use double quotes here. In that you can write your stuff here. Just I'm going to write YouTube. Another is characters, I think it is a correct spelling. Then another is what, superheroes, just heroes. Just I'm using randoms here. HEROS, I think, heroes. Another is fifth is what, character, integer, float. Another is I think boolean here, BOOLEAN, boolean. It returns a two values here. First values here, just I'm going to write here, first value is true, just, or for I'm going to use brackets here, or false. Is going to make, or is going to return true or false here. In int we have many types of things. First I'm going to show you how it's going to work. First I'm going to create a variable with char, its type will be carrier. Then name, I'm going to name it favorite carrier, means what is my favorite character. So I'm going to add, first semicolon is very important in this Java. So my favorite char is Arya. Just now we can print favorite char directly here. Oh, what the Alt Z, favorite CHAR, Alt E is not executing directly. I'm going to execute my file here from here only. Oh, it's not executing. Yes, we can execute from here. Oh, what happens here now? Open, yes, open it. Why is not? Yes, it's working now. We get our R here. First I'm going to make it organized, so I'm going to use, first in JavaScript we have to concatenate everything here. So to concatenate we have to use plus operator. Then my fav char is less than space. I'm going to run this now. We get our my favorite char is, we get this now. Now same thing with, I'm going to make same, I'm going to copy this thing and Alt C here. We have another value. In JavaScript we can know how much a character or integer is occupying its space in our Android mobile or anything. So I'm just copied that thing here. So we have to write, I'm going to write, sorry, my favorite char. I'm going to make this here, taking space of, just I'm going to make it del. It's not working here because just make this cut thing. Now you can use a function called size of, I think O will be we not have. I think it is sort of. Oh, sorry, it is in C. I think C size of. Just leave this thing now. I'm sorry for my mistake. Just a a character takes 4 or 2 bytes. I think 2 bytes here, but it is depend on your architecture here. What is your architecture in how many is occupying. So another thing, I'm going to create a variable with integer here. In integer we have, just I'm going to write another comment here. Oh, sorry. Just in integer we have integer. This I'm going to add this. Then tab here we have another called short, then long, then what? I'm getting forgetted everything here. Then just I think these things are here, and another is int only. I'm going to make it int should be what I get 16 minutes here. So my int is equal to, I'm creating a int variable with my roll number. Just I'm going to write roll number here. My roll number is 12 in my school. Just add a semicolon. Then I'm going to print this. I'm going to write my roll number is going to write roll number here. Now I'm going to run this thing here. I'm going to stop. Now I'm going to go to my editor here. Now here we have, you can use short also. It is lesser than 3 digits, so I'm going to use short now here. Just short, just write here short. Oh, sorry, short. If here it is going to be larger than 3, then you can use int. Then you can use, if you are is greater than 5 or 6 digits, then you can use long. I think I don't know that much about characters and many in Java. Just I know this much. Our output is this only, same thing. If I just increase the number of this, we get an error here because it's just it can hold how many? It can hold 5 digit values here. So I can use my roll number is 20. It can hold here. Then here we have another called. Just now I'm going to use my float here. In float we have 2 types of thing. First is float, another is double. Means float can, if you have just couple of numbers after a decimal, you can use float here, like me, a float. Just I'm going to make it weight here. Weight, I'm going to write my weight here. My weight is 50.6 kgs here. Oh, sorry, I'll just float here. I written correctly. Just F. If I cut this thing, yeah, I getting error. We have to specify F here because it is, if we not cut this thing, it think it is a double. So be secure with F here, write only F when you are using float. Then I'm going to paste my thing. Then my WEIGST weight is with my weight here. what example I am doing. Just wait here. Wait is showing me weight is a variable and its type is float. I am getting a suggestion, but I had completed my thing. I had written my favorite character is R, my roll number is 12, and my weight is 50.6 kgs. You can add kgs here, but we can not use anything here. Another, first I'm going to add here. If I want, just think, I want only 8888 6666. Just remove this thing. If I write double here, what will happen here? Double, DOUBLA, we get many more things. Oh, sorry. Oh, it can store many things here, but I'm going to use 50.79 here. It's showing me 50.79 here now. Just always use float if you have only less digits after a point. FLOAT, float. Then F. Just right. If I increase on this much thing, it's automatically cut down some characters here. We get 79808 only. But how we much written here? 79808. Why we get answer? Just is getting make it round figure here. So I'm going to make this thing only. Now I'm going to write here a comment, single line comment only. I think I'm going to cut this thing. I'm going to make everything in single line now. Just add here a forward slash. Be safe. Always be safe in programming. Float. Another is float. I'm going to make it float. I think in integer we have many more characters, I think, or types here, but I don't know that many things, so I'm just using int, short, long. In float, I think double, long is I just make it thing, then a float, this thing always. Now what thing is here? String, YouTube, character, superhero. Then we have to use strings now. First of all, I'm going to make it up here because I have to give my introduction. So just write string here. String is the type of variable we're going to create, but string is not a data type in JavaScript. It is a method I think method or class, I don't know that. Just I'm going to write name here, name, then underscore. If you are writing, you have to use double quotes here, and character you have to use apostrophe. Then my name is RK Programmer, just RK Programmer. Then I have to print it, so I'm just doing, so I can paste my thing here. Yes, it's telling that you have not initialized a variable called favcat, you can think that, but we have initialized after this condition, so it is showing error here. So I am going to make it with my name. Let's get BAME here. Name. My name is I'm going to run this thing. We get my name is RK Programmer. My character favorite car is R my roll number is 12, my weight is 50.79. Another, what can we use? You can use many things here. I'm just making it. I think in programming we never should start with basic thing like printing. You must use with variables thing. So variables are most important thing. I think in string is just a string here, nothing anymore. Just another, we have a boolean, boolean, boolean. We can use check here. I'm going to make it check called. We have to create a conditions. We have to add a condition here. Just if you are knowing in Python also, you must know how to use lesser than sign, later than sign. I think if 78 greater than 69, now it's going to print is selling greater than 78 is greater than 69, then it will show value here. I'm just writing the condition is just, I'm going to write this thing here, condition, I think. Then I have to going to make it check here. Just have check, it is an boolean type. Now I'm going to run my Python program. Yes, the condition is true. If I think I had made this to just I made 90, what we will get? 98, false. I'm going to make you understand about conditions in next video or next thing in my JavaScript tutorial, in Java tutorial. Had started on web development, so I'm getting just JavaScript here, nothing here. Now we have introduced our 5 characters here, 5 data types here. We have learned about how many things. One, we have learned in this section about public static void main. What is this thing? I'm going to again tell what is this thing is. Public means I want to make this class. This method should be public. Static means it should initialize one time only, have to run one time only. Then void means it is that type of the function we are going to run. If I just made it main, it's going to work? I think no, it's not going to. There's no main method to run in this project. Is telling that you have too much always have a main method, because main method is the entry point of our programming of our program. Just we have made this thing here. We have print 5 statements using this thing, and in further we're going to see what is conditioning in the next video of my Java tutorials. So this code will be available on my website. If you want this code, you can go to my website. I'm going to give my link in my description. You can check the description and go visit my website here. So bye bye, let's meet in next video.